everyone, and welcome back to Talk Sarah English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Today we're going to talk about something that sounds simple but can feel tricky sometimes. Habits.
Habits, yes. Habits are the things we do every day, often without thinking. They can be small, like brushing your teeth, or bigger, like studying English.
That's right. Many people think habits are difficult or boring. They think you need to change everything at once to make a difference.
But really, habits are about small steps. Small steps repeated every day. That is how change happens.
Small steps, yes. For example, reading one page of a book every day, or learning one new English word. That is a habit.
And the great thing is, small steps are easy. They're not scary, and they don't take much time.
Many people believe habits must be extreme actions, like waking up very early every day or exercising for 2 hours. But habits are gentle, small, and simple.
Exactly. The key is to be consistent. Even a little action done every day makes a big difference over time.
Consistency is the secret. If you study English for 5 minutes every day, it's much better than doing 1 hour once a week.
That's a great point. And habits are not only actions, they also involve mindset, how you think about things.
Right. A positive mindset helps you continue your habits. For example, thinking, I can try a little every day, makes it easier to start and keep going.
That's important because sometimes we feel tired, busy, or distracted, and then it is hard to continue. But even a small step counts.
Yes, even learning one word, sending one email, or walking for 5 minutes counts. Every step adds up over time.
Habits also teach respect. Respect for yourself, your time, and your goals.
That's interesting. How do habits show respect?
When you make a small action every day, you show that you care about your goals and your growth. That is a form of self-respect.
I see. It's not about being strict or harsh with yourself. It's about gently taking care of yourself.
Exactly. Habits are not a punishment. They're little promises to yourself.
And habits help build confidence. Each time you do a small action, you prove to yourself that you can follow through.
Confidence grows slowly, just like habits. Small actions create small wins, and these wins give energy and motivation.
Focus is another important part of habits. Focus means paying attention to what matters and not letting distractions take over.
Even 10 minutes of reading or 5 minutes of stretching improves focus and builds your habits over time.
That's encouraging. Many people think building habits means huge effort, but it's actually about small steps done regularly.
Consistency beats intensity. Doing a little every day is better than doing a lot only once.
And habits are also about patience. Patience means waiting calmly and keeping going even if you don't see results immediately.
Yes, if we try to see results right away, we often give up too soon. Habits need time to grow.
Over weeks or months, these small actions create big changes in our lives.
That's why habits are so powerful. They change life slowly but steadily.
Another important point is kindness toward yourself. Being kind helps you continue your habits.
Yes, if you miss one day, it's okay. You don't need to be upset. You just continue the next day.
Harshness or self-criticism can stop progress. Kindness helps motivation and energy.
Habits can also give you freedom. Freedom? That sounds surprising.
Yes, when you have habits, you have control over your time, your energy, and your choices. You don't just react to everything.
That makes life feel lighter and calmer. You can choose what is important, not just what is urgent.
And curiosity makes habits fun. Curiosity means wanting to see what happens.
That's a great way to think about habits. Instead of, I have to do this, you can think, I wonder what will happen if I try today.
That makes habits playful and enjoyable. Fun habits are easier to continue.
And self-awareness is also important. Self-awareness means understanding yourself, your energy, your limits, and your patterns.
Yes, for example, if your brain is tired at night, studying English at that time may not work very well.
Smart habits fit your natural rhythm.
Habits also reduce stress. When we have small routines, life feels calmer and more predictable.
Predictable in a good way, not boring. Predictable habits give structure without pressure.
And each small step, each small win reinforces confidence and motivation.
Exactly. Celebrating even tiny progress keeps your energy alive.
Habits are also forgiving. If you make a mistake or miss a day, you just continue.
That is the beauty of gentle habits. They're flexible, forgiving, and steady.
Over time, these small actions turn into real, meaningful change.
From English learning, health, work, to relationships, small, consistent habits improve everything.
Habits also build responsibility. Responsibility to yourself and your life.
Each time you follow through, you show yourself you can be trusted.
Trust in yourself grows, and that builds confidence and freedom.
Habits are easier when connected to something meaningful. Meaningful actions are easier to continue.
Like learning English, not only for school, but to talk with friends or travel. That makes learning fun.
Motivation makes habits light, enjoyable, and long-lasting.
Habits are not about perfection. Perfectionism can stop progress.
It's okay to miss a day or make a mistake. What matters is continuing gently.
That's the magic of habits. Consistent, kind, and steady.
And habits build momentum. Each small step creates energy for the next.
Like a snowball, small at first, but growing bigger over time.
Momentum makes small efforts meaningful and satisfying.
And self-awareness helps habits succeed. Knowing when you are tired or motivated guides your actions.
Yes, habits work best when they fit your life, not when life has to fit them.
And it's important to celebrate small wins. Every action, even tiny, counts.
Sending one email, learning one word, finishing one task. Celebrate it.
Celebrating makes habits positive, not stressful.
And noticing your progress encourages you to keep going.
Even small signs, like learning a phrase or feeling more focused, build motivation.
And patience is key. Change takes time.
Impatience often stops progress, but gentle patience keeps it steady.
Curiosity makes habits playful. Wondering what happens when you try keeps things exciting.
Courage also matters. Courage to continue even when it's uncomfortable.
Every small action builds courage, confidence, and resilience.
And habits teach self-respect. Each action honors your goals and yourself.
Celebrating the process keeps motivation alive without pressure.
Flexibility matters too. Life doesn't always go as planned, but habits help you adapt and continue.
And finally, habits are a journey, not a destination. Small actions, done consistently, build a stronger, more confident you.
And over time, all these small actions create big, quiet, but powerful results.
And that's why understanding habits is so important. Because habits are not just actions. They shape the way we think, feel, and even how we see ourselves.
That's right. For example, when you create a small habit, like practicing English 5 minutes every day, you begin to see yourself as someone who keeps promises to yourself.
Exactly. And that feeling of trust in yourself grows quietly, like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets.
And habits also help us manage distractions. Life is full of small interruptions, social media, notifications, or just feeling tired.
Yes, habits give structure. When you have small routines, it's easier to stay focused and finish your tasks, even when life gets busy.
And staying focused doesn't have to be long or exhausting. Even 10 minutes of reading or 5 minutes of stretching counts.
That's encouraging. Many people think building habits needs huge effort, but small, regular steps are enough.
And these small steps create momentum. Each time you complete a habit, it gives energy for the next one.
Momentum is like rolling a snowball. It starts small, but slowly it grows and becomes stronger.
And habits also teach patience with yourself. Results don't happen overnight, and that's okay.
That's important. Sometimes we feel frustrated if we don't see immediate progress, but patience allows us to continue gently, day by day.
And celebrating small wins makes a huge difference. Each tiny action is worth noticing.
Like learning one new word in English or finishing a simple task. That's a win, and it motivates you to keep going.
And habits don't have to be serious or boring. They can be fun. Curiosity makes them exciting.
Absolutely. Instead of saying, I must do this, you can say, I wonder what happens if I try this today.
That makes small steps feel like little experiments. And experiments are playful and interesting.
And habits teach responsibility too. Responsibility to yourself, your goals, and your time.
Each time you follow through on a habit, even a small one, you show that you can take care of your life.
That's why habits build confidence. Confidence grows quietly, one step at a time.
And habits can be flexible. Life doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes you get sick or your schedule changes.
Yes, that's okay. Habits work best when you adapt. If you miss a day, just continue the next day.
That's why we say gentle consistency is stronger than perfection. You don't need to be perfect.
And habits also connect to your values. When you do something meaningful, it is easier to continue.
Like learning English not because someone tells you to, but because you want to speak with friends, travel, or feel confident.
Motivation makes habits lighter and more enjoyable. You look forward to them instead of feeling pressure.
And habits help with stress, too. Small routines make your day more predictable, calmer, and easier to manage.
Predictable in a good way, not boring. Structure without pressure is peaceful.
And habits grow stronger when you notice progress. Even tiny improvements matter.
Like remembering a new word, finishing a simple task, or just feeling more focused. Each small sign shows your effort is working.
And habits teach self-respect. Every time you act consistently, you honor your time, energy, and goals.
That's beautiful. It becomes a partnership with yourself. You encourage yourself, guide yourself, and support yourself gently.
And habits can build freedom. Freedom sounds surprising, but it's true.
How so?
The more consistent habits you have, the more control you have over your life. You choose what matters instead of reacting to everything around you.
That's amazing. Habits give both structure and flexibility. You can plan your day, but also adapt when things change.
And habits are forgiving. If you make a mistake or miss a day, it's not failure, it's a lesson. You learn, adjust, and continue.
Exactly. Gentle habits are forgiving, kind, and consistent. They help you keep motivation alive.
And habits grow naturally when you focus on what you can do, not what you cannot.
Even small actions matter, and over time, they accumulate into real, meaningful change.
And habits shape your mindset. Showing up consistently builds belief in your ability to act.
That belief becomes a quiet power. It shows up in English, at work, or in relationships.
Habits also teach clarity. When you see what works and what doesn't, decision-making becomes easier.
Yes, clarity reduces stress. You start trusting your choices, timing, and yourself.
And habits can be playful. Curiosity keeps them engaging. You wonder what happens if you try a little more today.
That's a fun way to look at it. Habits don't have to feel heavy. They can feel light and interesting.
And habits reinforce patience. Change takes time, and that's okay. Even small changes are valuable.
Impatience can ruin motivation, but gentle patience keeps progress steady.
Steady progress builds confidence, even if it is slow.
And habits give freedom, motivation, and a sense of control.
And that's why habits, small steps, and gentle consistency are so powerful for learning, health, work, and life.
Exactly. Gentle habits create strong, confident, and steady progress over time, quietly but powerfully.
And that's why we encourage you to start small, stay consistent, and notice every little step you take.
Keep practicing daily, be kind to yourself, and celebrate every small win along the way.
And remember, every action, no matter how small, builds your focus, confidence, and inner strength.
That's it for today's episode. We hope you feel inspired to take one small step today toward your goals.
Thank you for joining us, and keep moving forward gently, consistently, and with curiosity.
We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and share a small habit you've practiced recently.
Or tell us about a moment when a tiny step gave you confidence. Sharing your story might inspire someone else.
That's the magic of gentle, consistent habits.
See you next time on Talk Sarah English.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep noticing your progress, celebrating small wins, and trusting yourself every day.
Bye, take care, and continue moving forward with confidence and gentle consistency.